Hello, Comic Army. A lot of big books are coming out this week, probably highlighted by Ultimate Spider-Man #1. Let's go see what new books have dropped at Retrocket Comics. Alright, let's take a look at some of the new books that got dropped today. New Avengers, nice homage cover. New Blade, the Hulk Slayer. New McGill, Spider-Man 2099. That'll be on my pull list. New She-Hulk, nice cover. Rise of the X, Powers of X, nice cover. Ooh, now we have a very nice homage. Miles 15, homaging Death of Kraven, that timeless cover. Another Gang War tie-in for Luke Cage. Daredevil #2, Gang War tie-in. New Venom. Darth Vader, which always seems to have great covers. Let's see. New Thunderbolts and the Hellfire Club. The book I'm thinking everyone's going to be picking up, Ultimate Spider-Man. I've heard really good things about this title. Apparently it's better than Amazing Spider-Man. Let's be honest, that's not saying a lot. New Green Lantern, a lot of people are going to be picking up. Apparently this is going to have the death of Kilowog in it. Spoiler alert. New Batman and Robin. Batman Beyond. Speed Force #3. Outsiders #3. Very nice foil cover from Big Time Collectibles. Let's take a look at some of those indies. Acid Chimp versus Business Dog. Bloodwreck. Notzilla. Distemper. The Sacrificers. Masterpiece. Love Everlasting. I'm tongue-tied. And Transformers. Cliffjumper and Wheeljack on the cover there with Prime. Very nice. Alright, let's get the pull list. Hello, Comic Army. My name is Chris the Comic Vet. Hope this video finds you safe and well. Before I begin showing my new comic book day haul, I just want to start off by thanking a friend of my channel, Retrocket Comics. Now, as a comic book collector, I hope that one day you can develop a relationship with your LCS owner the way that I have with Chris. I feel like we're good friends and we can talk comic books, and on top of that we can actually talk about other things, world events, stuff that's happening. And I wish that for you, because in the end, going to your LCS should be a positive for many reasons, not just picking up your new comic book day books. So let's take a look at what I picked up. And speaking of Chris was kind enough to pick me up a book. Now, Chris knows that I am a fan of the world of Something is Killing the Children, and he picked up this Virgin variant for me of House of Slaughter, issue #11. And yeah, this is just incredible. Again, if you were one of those that left House of Slaughter after the first arc, I understand. But there's been some excellent storytelling ever since. You really should give House of Slaughter an opportunity. Another book, which is just incredible, is a facsimile of Swamp Thing #1. Now, I just recently released a video for 10 books that I'm going to be hunting for 2024, and Swamp Thing #1 is actually on that list. This is a facsimile. But what a facsimile. This cover is gorgeous. I like the fact that they shut out the original creators along the bottom here, Wine, Robertson, and Wood. Again, Bernie Wrightson. Bernie Wrightson, one of the greatest artists of all time, and hands down the best Swamp Thing artist that ever lived. But this cover is phenomenal. So yeah, happy to have this in my PC, and yeah, love it. Bjorn Berens hit it out of the park. Okay, for a new comic book day, you know I got to leave with the franchise. But this is the ultimate franchise. This is Ultimate Spider-Man #1, the variant cover featuring the black suit. Now, Chris of Retroactive Comics and myself talked a lot about this new world of Ultimate characters that the maker, Reed Richards, has created. And then from the last Ultimate world, it's only the maker and Miles Morales that survived when that whole universe ended. And Miles is now, obviously, as we know, a part of 616. So I'm curious to see where the miniseries ended and now the Ultimate Spider-Man begins with this new world that the maker has created. Speaking of Miles, I went with a variant cover that's an homage to the death of Kraven, Kraven's Last Hunt. This is done by my good friend, Ken Lashley. Now this is phenomenal. Awesome. Now, I know what you're thinking. Chris, that should be your cover of the week. Well, this is 1B. This is cover of the week. My cover of the week belongs to Wolverine issue 41. It is a variant. But as a Canadian, there's no way I could not have this one as cover of the week. Like he's draped in the Canadian flag. That's pretty cool. Now, I know that this is an homage as well, and it's been done before with, you know, some Spider characters, and I believe Wolverine's actually even done one of these before. But here he is in his X-Force costume, draped in the Canadian flag. You may say it's kind of cheesy, but I love it. I love it, and that's why it's my cover of the week. Very cool. And this book has been solicited as the most violent Wolverine comic book ever made. We'll see. We'll see. There's been plenty of time where Wolverine's gone berserker for almost an entire issue. So, we'll see. This is the Century issue #2. I liked Century issue #1 good enough to pick up issue 2. And still curious to see who the Century is supposed to be. Hopefully we find out here. Last week, Miguel O'Hara, better known as Spider-Man 2099, returned. Issue 2 is out this week. And again, for those that aren't aware, it's basically going to be Miguel versus different monsters for this limited series run. And I believe Chris from Retroactive Comics mentioned that the final issue will be Miguel dealing with Man-Thing. Let's switch over to some independents. This is a book that, like everyone, I'm excited to get into. This is Transformers issue #4. Again, great cover with Optimus Prime, Cliffjumper, and Wheeljack. Yeah, really looking forward to getting into this one. Now let's take a look at what the beginning of the January Comic Army box is going to start to look like. Chris from Retroactive Comics has donated G.I. Joe issue 301. This exclusive cover. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Gorgeous. He's also tossed in the Liber Mayo variant cover for issue #1 of Sean Gordon Murphy's Zorro, Man of the Dead. Like, that's just great Liber Mayo work. His work is so distinguished. I really enjoy it. His Detective Comics covers that he did a couple years ago were just some of the best Batman covers that I've ever seen. And there's going to be a slab. And to celebrate January, for those of you that are a part of the hashtag Jang Gang, you may enjoy this one. This is a CGC 9.8 Son of Kal-El issue number 17, the Big Time Comics or Big Time Collectibles convention exclusive. The foiled out cover of Superman and his son right there in the back cover if you can't see it. But yeah. So Superman, Son of Kal-El, issue 17. The convention exclusive John Jang variant cover presented by Big Time Collectibles. So yeah, those are the first 3 pieces that are going to be going into the Comic Army box. All you have to do to have the opportunity to win the Comic Army box for January is join the channel membership. The join button is down below. And there's a bunch of other perks that comes with it, other than just the opportunity to win the Comic Army box. That'll be spotlighted at the end of this video, which is where we are right now. So please, everyone, make sure that you hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed. Leave a comment. Let me know, what was your cover of the week? And what book are you looking forward to reading the most? I think, obviously, that Wolverine book is my cover of the week. But I am really looking forward to reading Ultimate Spider-Man #1. Till we see you again, Comic Army, thank you for your time. Take care. Channel memberships are now live. $4.99 monthly gives you the opportunity to win the Comic Army monthly prize pack, early access to videos, custom emojis for live streams and videos. Your Comic Army rank will be displayed beside your name for length of service. You get the ability to join the exclusive Instagram chat room for members and member shoutouts and spotlights. Join the Comic Army today.